I'm gone.
Alright, so we're gonna explore this little place here. I seem to remember there was something down here the faces up above wanted. I think it's a decanter of endless water. I don't remember where it was, though, so I'm hoping it's going to be in here.
All right. I'm gone. I'm gone.
4 bandages, a sledgehammer, and a gold ring.
It is I.
What's up?
Bandages will be really useful for you, Mort. That gives you 15 of them. And no. So we must have missed it. It looks like I've explored every single place. So unless it's inside this locked chest, or one of these locked chests, I don't know where it's located. So we'll have to become a thief and try again. Okay, so while we're here, let's go ahead and visit the one merchant skeleton and empty some of our inventory here. Or more of my inventory, I suppose. Some more to be so kind. Did you have any new wares to offer? Let's see. So we can. Do I have any silver? Did I already sell him the silver rings? I did not. So let's sell him the silver earring, the silver bracelet. We'll sell him. Wow, the abyssal pipes were at 600. That's amazing. We have another one in our inventory as well. Let's sell a tarnished silver bracelet. Actually, he already I just sold him a normal silver bracelet. These ones are. We'll sell him these anyway. This silver earring is worth less. I forgot that I should have combined them first, so I'm not going to bother selling those. We haven't sold a gold earring to him yet, so we'll sell that, and we'll sell him the gold ring as well. And then Dakan. Is good. So that will open up some inventory for us. Okay, and we should be able to rest here, I think. Which will be useful to recover some of the spells we've been casting.
All right.
Though we might need to ask Hargrim if we can do that. Oh, we should talk to the one doubtful skeleton. See what it is he came up with. Like, what his decision was, assuming he came up with a decision. Hargrim nods solemnly to you. Could we rest here? Hargrim stares at you silently for a time, then sighs softly. Thou shalt be safe here. Rest.
Done.
Thank you, Hargrim.
I'm gone. Done.
So, this was the doubtful skeleton? Let's see if he made up his mind. The skeleton looks troubled. Let's see. No, he's still dwelling on it. Oh, the riddling skeleton. I still want another point in intelligence before I make the attempt to do that. So I'm going to wait till I level up once more. I'm going to wait till I level up once more before I become a thief as well. I think I'm...
All right.
Close.
Yeah?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
6,000 more experience points.
I'm gone.
How's our inventory look? Oh, we can identify some more stuff. Let's see. So let's identify this other pipe. Can I combine them? No, they're too powerful to be combined. We'll give one of these to Dakan then. And I suppose an uber powerful healing charm. We also now have the bronze sphere. We can return to
All right.
Farid, I suppose. Oh, can we talk to these things? Some of these things were fresh. Maybe we can actually talk to the skeletons. I seem to remember that the ability was really useful right after the detonations.
I hear your words.
Sure, why not?
The corpse jerks visibly, as if electric current ran through it, and a gaspy sigh escapes its mouth. Greetings! The corpse babbles with its liquefied tongue, and you cannot understand a single word. Forget this then. Okay, so it does work, but I guess I actually have to walk over to the skeleton?
All right.
What? Good as done.
All right.
I will hear you.
Damn it.
And free them, it doesn't require a
Your
spell.
will
One
be
cent,
done.
Chief.
All right.
Oh! I didn't search that body, apparently. Here you go, Mort. Have another 3 hit point bandage. So can I use this on... The corpse jerks visibly, as if electric current ran through it, and a gaspy sigh escapes its mouth. Greetings, dead body. Ah, this is... Alright, we can't talk to that one. Maybe over here? Sorry, faces, we still haven't found the decanter.
I'm gone.
Let's try this one. Greetings? Nope. So we have the dismemberment, the mosaic crypt. I guess let's work our way out and
I'm
turn
gone.
in the bronze sphere. And then we'll come back down here and explore the rest of this place. The corpse is fairly fresh, within the last couple of weeks or so anyway, and large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin on the corpse looks like someone really brained this poor sod. After questioning, it stirs. Who disturbs me? I had some questions for you, corpse. What did you want to know? Who are you? I was Bert. Me and Loden, me best mate, we's dead now. Where's Loden now? Caught in some horrible trap crypt. We bolted from Gris and the thing that got him. Loden headed for a crypt we knew was bad, but he was so scared that he didn't care. I heard him die. His voice sounds disappointed for a moment. He had all the swag from this run, too. It were a good run. Trap crypt. Aye, spikes, blades, bloods, grates in the ground. Floating still in one piece. He'll be there. You go looking for him. Watch your step. I'm sure. I had some more questions. What did you want to know? What happened to Gris? Something horrible. Opened a crypt, and she were there. Loaded and me, we shoved Gris inside and bolted. Heard him screaming. I see. I had some other questions. How did you die? I'm dead, huh? I must be. Fled the crypt's queen and ran through the combs. Loden, he went into a bad place. Me, I keep running. Ran right into the wall, bled for a while. Woke to rats chewing me. They ate me to death. Oh my god. Tell me about the catacombs. Used to be stomping grounds. Wealth grounds. Was going to make it out of here on bones alone. Too dangerous. Gris! Gris! The corpse falls silent.
All right.
The guard straightens up. You got what Farrod's been wanting, Burke? Yeah. Show it to me, Burke, and I'll raise the gate. But not until, right? Show it to him. Alright, come on back in. Thanks.
All right.
Okay. Let's first drop off this leg bone to Lotaeri. We also have the dagger for Uher, a little north of here. Oh! Holy crap, I forgot all about Radine. We need to talk to her to get that gentleman's number back. You see Lotaeri, the diviner. She waves a gnarled hand at your approach. Ah, back again, are ye? Agreed to help ye did. Find Lotaeri, human leg bone. She will find ye the portal. Where be the bone? Here it is. Now tell me where the portal is. Lotaeri glances about cautiously and then takes the bone from you. She clutches it close to her chest and begins to chant while swaying it to and fro. Her voice becomes more anxious, but lowers in volume until you can barely hear her. Finally, she gasps and points to the northwest with the bone. Aye, north and west it be, near the entrance to town. Lotaeri found it for ye. Now go. Thank you, Lotaeri. Farewell.
Updated my journal. Done.
Oh, it's not even in the crypt, it's out
All right.
here. Radine? You see a woman with a lined face and drab clothing. Her eyes are far away, and there seems to be a new vitality rising up under her skin, as if she'd been given a new life. There was a patterned tattoo around her neck. She starts when you speak to her. Eh? What do you want? I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Mayhap I got answers for you, and mayhap I don't. Well, tell me about this place. The Buried Village. A nice enough place, I suppose, if you don't mind the stench of corpses being torn open, garbage heaped on the roof, and the constant scurrying of rats around here. Much colder with only a name and no number to protect you, that's for sure. What's your name? Me? I got 2 names now. I'll show you only one. Don't want you stealing the new one. You can call me Radine, pet, and I'll hold this other name tight to myself, I will. Okay, so we have different choices of how we can try to persuade her to give that name and number back. I know it'll be a burden to you, and I know it'll be tough to give up what you've got now, but would you be so kind as to give the name and number back to the gentleman who is dying? I suppose you're right. I've been a bad person, sure I have. I can't keep this. Here. She peels the rippling tattoo from around her neck and hands it to you. She shivers as she does so. And you can tell him his name now. He was and will be Kuyu-ken. Oh, Kuyin. Now let me go. Here's some jink for your trouble. Buy something to keep you warm. My thanks, Cutter. She pockets the money, looking more drab by the moment as the magic of the tattoo leaves her. 'Twould be best for me to be living here then. With the aid of the jink you gave me, mayhap we'll meet again under happier circumstances for the both of us. Aye. Farewell, Radine. I don't really know if she stole that thing or not. It looks like she had no intention to give it back, though. And it looks like we gave her 30 copper commons to help her. It certainly is easier being a good guy in these games when you have a bunch of cash saved up.
Balance. Your path is mine.
How Kuyin? Have you located the woman with my name and number? She will tell you she won the name from me, but she did not. She stole it. I require my name and number. She is in the village somewhere. I have your name and number. May I have them? Yes. Your name is Kuyin. Take your number. I thank you for my name and number. Yes. Kuyin, yes, but no. I now realize I no longer require a number here. I will find myself a new number, if necessary. I give you my old number. It can help you. It is a mantle of law. It is protection. Do you accept it? Yes. Let it warm you. Trust in it. It will protect you. Farewell. He turns and begins to walk away. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Number of Kuyin. Protection from chaotic creatures, not usable by chaotic characters. This is a tattoo of a number, an intricate weaving of ink and flesh. It squirms when held, as if sought out a host. It is the number of Kuyin, a personal identifier that radiates law. When applied, the tattoo works itself into the skin of its owner, protecting it against the depredations of strong chaotic creatures. It cannot be used by someone of chaotic alignment. Thankfully, we are not of chaotic alignment. I guess we'll just hold on to it at the moment. It's just another item. Actually, you're lawful, Dakon. We could give it to you. And why don't you take it over your... blood charm. Actually, let's get the heart charms in here. You'll start using this stuff.
All right.
The portal. It was out this way. Wow, holy crap. Alright. Let's actually use some of this stuff I've been saving. So I'm going to use the Blessed tattoo on me.
It is I.
Dakon will use his... a Whispering Flask.
What's the word, Chief?
And Mort can use a... Embalming Charm.
Insert the Mon's name.
Wow.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Dakon just took a huge hit. Why doesn't he use a Clot Charm? I will use... Chromatic Orb.
Damn it.
I hear your words.
Dakon, why don't you use the Heart Charm from your inventory, and then use the Pain thing. I'll cast an Ice Dagger.
Sure, why not?
Let's use a Submerge the Will. The con will do that. I will cast Scripture of Steel.
Insert the Mon's name.
Let's cast a Magic Missile at this one.
I will hear you.
Looks like Mort killed
What's
the
up?
ghoul. He'll use a Claw Charm on himself.
Balance in all things.
That con will use a Claw Charm on himself. I will cast another Chromatic Orb on this one.
The Karak sings through.
Did you see that?
I didn't, actually. I'm so sorry, Mort. I'm busy trying to keep that con alive.
Did you see that?
Done.
Damn it.
It is I.
The con, why don't you use Pain Mirror? How does that even work? Is it not working? I must be used from the quick items menu. So we'll cast Pain Mirror. There we go. I will cast Elysium's Tears on this one. Oh, it died. That's a shame. Oh, and the game crashed. Oh no. Everyone, the game crashed right then. I think it's because the spell went off just as the target died. So we have to do that fight maybe again. Let's see if the game had a good autosave. Otherwise, that's a lot of work we have to do. Okay, we'll have to redo this battle, but somehow I don't think you'll mind that I have to redo a tough fight. This was fun, actually. This was really difficult. So I'm going to use the Bless again to start. Mort will once again use a Embalming.
Endure. In enduring, grow
And
strong.
we'll start by using a Whispering Flask. I will run this way. Mort will run after him. Dakon will then use a Pain Mirror. I will begin by using a Chromatic Orb.
I hear your word. Your will
What's
be
up?
done.
Dakon will use a Clot Charm. I will cast Ice Knife. Alright, Mort's going to switch to the Ghoul to try to kill it because it can be killed quickly. Dakon will once again try using Pain Mirror.
There cannot be two skies.
I will use another Chromatic Orb.
Your path is mine.
Good as done.
Let's cast Elysium's Tears. Nice, we killed that one.
I will hear your will be done.
Scripture of Steel.
Balance in your will be done.
We'll now cast a Submerge the Will.
There cannot be two skies.
We might as well keep hurling spells. We can rest right after this is done. Wonderful work! Wow, that was awesome! What a fantastic battle!
Sure, why not?
The Ghoul dropped a Dirty Rat Tail Charm. The Skeletons did not drop anything. We have the
It
dead
is
body
I.
here,
Sure, why not?
and that's it. Okay, let's save the game. We have, unfortunately, it looks like her father didn't make it. This brazier has long since run dry of oil. Only ashes remain at the bottom.
Yeah, good as done.
Alright, Mort, why don't you open this up for us? Magical punch daggers, and a bunch of jewelry. Punch daggers +1, +2 piercing damage. That go +2. This weapon is a pair of jagged dagger blades mounted on iron knuckles. The blades have jagged edges to allow them to dish out additional piercing damage when the wearer strikes an opponent. In addition, the blades have been magically enchanted to increase the damage incurred. Nice, those are great for a thief.
Done.
Sure, why not?
All right.
He had a gold ring. This ring belongs to Arkin, Cheryl's father.
All right. Done. Done.
Okay, let's store these pieces of equipment here.
I'm gone. Done.
I'm sorry,
All right.
by that I mean...
In
I'm gone.
enduring, grow strong.
By that, I mean the items we needed to get into that portal, just in case we'll need them in the future. I don't think we will, but it can't hurt to do so. Alright, we have now another empty spot, now that we use Pain Mirror, so we'll put... Actually, we'll put that there. And Mort, you still have your embalming, and I still have my other tattoo. Alright, let's...
I'm gone.
Oh, Mort
Done.
actually took some damage, but you know what, we're gonna rest here to recover
I'm
all
gone.
those spells. So let's turn this quest in, and then we'll rest. She's not gonna... We'll see if we can give her some cash to help her. It's gonna be really sad. You see Cheryl. She is pacing back and forth with a worried look on her face. She smiles at your approach and speaks to you anxiously. Hello again, Cutter. Any luck finding my father yet? I found this ring on a body in a crypt that could only be reached by portal. It may be your father's.
Updated my journal.
Cheryl takes the ring from you, and her eyes fill with tears. She quickly wipes them away and gives you a forced smile. My father's ring. Thank you, Cutter. I couldn't live with always wondering what happened to him. At least now I can put him to rest in my mind. I have nothing to give you for your kindness other than my gratitude. Your gratitude is enough, Cheryl. Farewell.
I'm gone.
Let's go talk to Othura and let her know what happened. Then we can turn the knife in, and then I think we'll rest. Actually, maybe we'll rest first. Or how close am I to leveling up? Actually, that should determine when I rest. Not close enough. I don't think... Well, let's... Alright, we'll turn the bronze ring into
gone.
Farid as well. Okay, there's nothing actually
All
that
right.
Othura wants from us anymore. Wow, we completed a whole lot of stuff. We're still not done inside the Dead Nations. I have the riddle I need
Done.
to solve. And a bunch of other places I would like to explore down there first before we leave this area for good. There you are, Uhur. Uhur squints at you. Find me knife, perchance? Yes, I have. Here it is. Uhur takes the knife and holds it lovingly. Ah, you're back, me lucky knife. Thanks, Cutter. And you, he lectures the knife, shaking it. Don't you go running off on me again. He slides the blade into its sheath with a smile. Farewell, Uhur.
In
Updated
knowing
my
the
journal.
teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger. I hear your words.
Awesome. He's gained +1 edged weapon proficiency, 6 hit points as well, and his fighting skills have improved. Alright, we have your bronze sphere, Farid. That was awkward.
All right.
Huh?
Your path is mine.
Ah, corpse! Farad turns at your approach, his crutch clacking on the cobblestones of the court. He licks his lips and smiles expectantly. Have you brought me what I asked for? I had some questions first. Then ask! Come, corpse, my time's short, and so is my patience. I once heard a tale of a man named Farad, a king of rags. Farad's left eye widens, so you can't tell whether he's doing it, or whether the folds of his skin are just peeling back. Is that so? This'll be a burg of tales, it is, but any tale involving Farad can't be one these ears wouldn't want to hear. He looks at you with a mock suspicion, then grins. Become a tale-teller, have you, corpse? The tale is a strange one. It tells of a man of position and wealth who had everything, then discovered he had nothing. Farad's grin freezes on his face. His eyes take on a strange, fiery gleam. Are you certain you wish to tell this tale, corpse? Maybe you won't like how it ends, eh? The man was a liar, a cheat, that he twisted himself into a corner. He discovered that when death would come for him, it would take him to a terrible place. Farad's grin dies, and he licks his lips. He looks frightened. He was determined to avoid such a fate, so he desperately looked for a way out of it. He would cheat fate as he had cheated others. Farad's face twists as if he had swallowed something unpleasant. He found an answer, or he found a place to look for the answer. He was told to search the trash of Sigil for that which would let him escape his fate. Now, Farad, perhaps you can tell me here how the story ends. Farad's face breaks into a snarl. It has no ending! Not for I! You watch as blood fills his features. Now a tale do I have for you, corpse! Very well. Farad's finger lashes out at you, bent like a herder's crook. A corpse comes to Farad's court, ripe with stench and promises, claiming he would find that which Farad needed. But what does he bring? Nothing! Promises broken, corpse. Do you deny it? Say that you do, for it means that you have lied to me, and I will die because of it. Do you mean the bronze sphere? Calm yourself. Here it is. Farad's eyes gleam as you hand him the bronze sphere. He touches it gingerly, almost reverently. You, he chuckles. Ah, corpse. Such a gamble you were, and paid off handsomely you have. Farad studies his reflection in the sphere and tisks. The years have been cruel to me, I see. I did what you asked, Farad. Now I want some answers. Farad doesn't even look at you as he speaks. His attention is swallowed by the sphere he holds. Yes, yes, ask your questions. Farad turns the sphere in his hands. Very important, your questions. What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out? Farad studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons, for I'm about to say, corpse, for it could be your ears will take offense. Farad smiles wickedly. My ears no longer care, but yours are still fresh for the burning, it seems. You have my word that I'll stay my hand, Farad, but I need to know what you know. The truth. Farad's tone softens, as if cajoling. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind to my tongue when we first spoke, corpse. In all terrible honesty, I know little about you. Yet, hear me out. Yes, you're a cutter who plays at being dead, as I see. Farad squints at you. Some time ago, you came to me like you are now, but not. Just strolled right into Ilwyn Court, and you said you wanted an audience with me. An audience with you? Aye, an audience. Like I was royalty. You knew the right things to say, you did. Oh yes, you spoke the chant like a governor, born and true, and I listened. But you were royalty, at least a man of position once, were you not? Once. Once. Titles, only words, nothing in the end. Knew that too. My history. I think you did. What did I want from you? Farad gives a mock bow, his crutch creaking as he leans against it. Oh, Farad, great collector king, he says. I have come before you to request a boon. A boon? Says I. What could I offer a man of such obvious strength? Go on. Farad wags his crooked finger. And you asked for a strange thing. You says, Lord Farad, I ask for a courtesy. Your collectors roam throughout the hive. If they should find my body, I want it kept safe. That is all I ask. Farad shrugs. A simple boon. I see. And is that all you know? Before you can speak, you suddenly feel a prickling in your skull. As Farad speaks the word boon, and the smell of blood and fear rushes through your nostrils. Farad is hiding something. Something that happened in the past involving you, and it scares him. The boon he granted you was no simple matter. So, you granted my boon, just like that. There's nothing to be gained from it for you. Why did you even agree to do it? Farad falls silent for a moment. A dead man can keep no promises, and promises to a dead man are easy enough to make, corpse. You're a merchant, Farad, not a Samaritan. There must have been another reason. Oh, wow! We know what Samaritans are here. That's awesome. Farad's face suddenly peels back in fury, his skin flushing red. After you'd strung up a score of my blood on the hive walls to die, I had enough of a reason to promise you the plains themselves. Then your butchering self comes to my home, my kip, to demand a boon of me. I agreed. Go on. What else? You knew things about me. Things only I knew. You knew I was greedy for something beneath Sigil. And you put a name and picture to it. The bronze sphere, you said. I didn't think you would fetch it for me. Yet you did. Aye. The planes turn in strange ways. That's all you know? All I know? Nay. But it's all I know about you, corpse. Fine. Next question. What did you take off my body after I died? I? Why, I took nothing, corpse. His face splits in a grin. Then, I wasn't the one who found your body. Who did? Farad's smile widens, pulling the pasty folds of his flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter! The rose of my eye, the sweetness of my family, and the sharpest wit of them all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Such a cruel tongue on her. Your daughter? Who?
Updated my journal.
My darling girl Anna. She found you, dead as a debtor can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off of you, could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You'll have to ask her, for it's not her da's place to say. Don't lie to me, Farad. You're a merchant. You always take a cut from your workers. What did Anna give you from my body? Ah, yes, my tribute. Farad folds his withered hands over his crutch, almost protectively. There's no telling what was from you or not, corpse. Most like... there was nothing. I don't feel like threatening the village. But I need what he has. Farad, my patience is at an end. If you don't hand over what was stolen from me, I will see to it the dustmen know where to find you. Farad is silent for a moment. He taps his fingers against his crutch. Slowly. Well? Where is the decency of man gone? A courtesy I am doing for you, corpse. Such a courtesy. Farad parting with anything. It'd be the dead book for me if anyone heard. Wait here. Move not a yard. I shall return. I wonder where he's going.
Updated my journal.
After a long while, Farad returns, his crutch clacking against the flagstones. In his hands, he holds a number of items which he passes off to you. You will be silent on this and accept the blessing that I even remembered. 100 copper, a scrap of papers, bandages, and a ring. Oh, very well. Now who was it who found me again? My darling girl, Anna. Okay, so we did this already. Alright, where's Anna? Where's Anna? Farad shrugs. She's hiding in the shadows here, I expect. Listen to us trade the chant. I called for her after you went down below. Had to ask her if you were really in the dead book when she found you or not. Anna, stop murthering in these shadows and come out and greet our guest. She's here.
I feel stronger.
Well, that's kind of awkward. Oh, that's right. It's the girl. It's the... Oh, what is she again? The half-demon girl we saw above.
Oh, what now?
You turn to see a striking redhead girl dressed in leather armor. You didn't even hear her enter the chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. You are Anna. I met you in the hive, outside the mortuary, correct? The girl ignores you and turns to Farad. I cannot do an accent on her. I would love to do so, and my girl voice is terrible. I'll talk in a higher pitch for her, but that's all I can probably manage. I'm so sorry, everyone. Liz doesn't stop by anymore, or I'd have her do this part. What's this about, then? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scarred dog, so I'm not. Get one of your other gullies to do it. Oh, I'm trying an accent. I apologize, because I don't know the difference between Oddish and Scottish. And I actually don't remember what the singer was who played her, who did her lines, either. Anna, rose of my eyes. Have I not taught you to respect the dead? A thin smile worms across Farad's face, and he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found him. What are you on about? She squints at you. He's not a debtor. Aye, yes, my mistake. Farad nods, and his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake. For this one only had 1 foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He woke up, sought me out. Most embarrassing. So? Anna glances at you, then shrugs. He shouldn't be playing debtor on the hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in the Dusty's arms, he will. Maybe you could have checked to see if I was alive before dumping me off there. Oh, aye, and maybe you could have been more careful, and maybe you wouldn't have been lying face down in stone still in the alley cobbles like a debtor, aye? Enough of this. Where did you find my body? Show him where you found his body, Anna. Farad taps his crutch again for emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Farad studies Anna for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If you happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley, corpse, you come back and see Farad. I'll guide you.
Updated my journal.
Anna sneers at Farad. I think that's or she's clicking with her tongue, and then throws you a glance. Come on, then, and keep your steps quick, Jig. I have a little time to waste on the likes of ye. Actually, I'm not done exploring the buried village yet. Let's head to the site where I died after I'm done here. Oh, aye? Well then, you can sniff out your own grave on your own, shit. I'm not Anna? Farad's voice is quiet, but it cuts through the girl's speech like a knife. Be his minder. See that he comes to no harm while in the village, then guide him to where he wishes to go. Anna spits on the ground. Pox on you both! That's what I was thinking. Now let's go.
It couldn't hurt you to say a few words to me, Fiendling.
Oh, aye, it could. Hurt you, that is.
Okay, everyone. We picked up Anna now in our group. Let's take a look at what she has in her inventory and what have you. Gained 3 bandages. Those will all go to Mort. Anna, here she is. She has 1 single bandage, which will go back to Mort. And Anna's punch daggers. Anna's common weapons are a pair of jagged dagger blades mounted on iron knuckles. The blades are well oiled and razor sharp. In addition, their relatively small size allows them to be concealed quickly when a guard patrol makes a sudden appearance. That can actually probably be very useful to her, but we have magical punch daggers instead, which she can use. She's wearing chained teeth earrings, which give her 5% open lock skill bonus. Perhaps the idea that Anna would wear anything solely for ornamental value makes you suspicious of these earrings. Upon closer examination, you discover these thin metal earrings are actually a series of well-crafted lockpicks. If need be, you can unhook them and use them to pick open stubborn locks. Note, these earrings will only add to your open lock skill when they are equipped. Alright, so they're going to improve her skill. We could also give her these instead. A 10% stealth skill bonus. Oh! We can give her both. That's actually kind of awesome for her, because I might not always be a thief. Anna can then take the dirty rat tail charms as well, which will free up even more inventory. And we have this silver ring. This small silver ring looks like it belongs on a woman's finger. It feels slightly warm to the touch, but seems to have no other special properties. Okay, let's take a look at what Anna's abilities are, what level she is, and stuff like that. So here she is. She's a 4th level fighter and a 4th level thief, and she's almost a 5th level thief. She has an armor class of 4, so we'll want to get that lower. She's chaotic neutral as well. 13 charisma, 16 con, 18 dex, 10 wisdom, 12 int, 14 strength. Look at for her, she's very fit and cute. Not very smart or wise, though. Probably, well, as we've seen, she doesn't hold her tongue whatsoever. But she's probably swift and more than capable of taking care of herself, too.
Aye?
Oh, she's also wearing armor. Anna's vest, armor class 8, usable only by Anna. Anna's vest is similar to leather armor, but it seems more flexible and allows her greater freedom of movement. You're not certain what creature's hide, if any, was used to make the vest, but it seems durable enough. 3 straps help secure the front, and a staggered series of bracers run down the left arm. If necessary, Anna can slip her punch daggers into the bracers to conceal them. That's handy, so she always has a weapon on her, basically. Okay, so let's take a look at our inventory again. Let's pass Anna this, and we'll pass her the clot charms as well. I like to spread out all the equipment I am using, if possible. We need some blood charms for her, so let's do that.